Okay, these are pictures from my big trip up north. I went to visit a friend of mine that I used to race sailboats with, and his name was Chris Cadley, and that's his mom and my mom outside their house. That's my mom with Lobster. She was funny. Mother said, she had never been up north. She'd been to Chicago. And she said, oh, so this is how they live up north. And this is just us. We were visiting Gus and Melissa at the Glades, famous point of land south of Boston. And there's the Glades. And it was really a spectacular house. And there's Chris and his family. There's Chris's dad, mom. And we're eating lobster. And I'm just going to buzz through these because there's Chris, his famous sailboat captain days. And these are, the kids, Johanna, Kristen, Drayton, Tom, Joni. And this is Christmas at Michael's house with Murph. And Murph and his family. And this was, I don't know, after a storm, I guess. Got the contents of the house out on the dock. And there's Aunt Peanut and, the Clobbers. That was Murph's last name. And there's Mother and Tom. And there's a whole group of us with TC, and I don't know who the different people are. There's me asleep. And there's Drayton and Johanna when they were young. TC. And just I'm going to go through these in a hurry. There's Crawford Norris. He was Michael's good friend and Neil's. And there's me in a chair. And there's Mother out on the point. And there's a priest, Father somebody. And there's Tom and one of his old girlfriends, Linda. And there's Grandfather and Mother and Daddy in the hammock. There's Tom and Michael and Lily and Joni, and there's a picture when they were going to Europe. We all got in one of those booths. There we are. That's Land's End when we were in business. That's what it was like, our front room. And there we are by the fireplace. There's Mother in Barbados. This is just to show what pictures we have. Sometime we could do a better job, but for now, there's Joni working on skin cancer. Everybody was working on skin cancer. There's me with a rabbit I shot. My dog. There's Joni and Michael and Susie in London. Whoops. And then just more pictures of the Levy wedding. Mother went up for the wedding of the Siggy and Nettie's child. And Mother went to see, in Toronto, went to see Pope John Paul, I guess. I don't know. That's what it says. There's the Brit Marie. And there's little old lady outside of a house. There's Michael and Pete. She used to date Pete. There's Joni at her wedding. There's the Brit Marie picture. I'll try to do what I can, but like I said, we're trying to salvage what we can of these. And the home in Stockholm. And then just more pictures. Michael when she had her helicopter. Frank and Kate. Father McEwen. He was a friend of the family, a priest. And this was us in situ at Land's End. Mrs. Yerkes, George and his, his girlfriend or something. And then there's Johanna, Drayton, Mother, and Tom. Tom's in hospital bed. I don't know what that was all about. But just different people at different places. Mexico, took Mom on a trip to Mexico. And we went to the museum in Boston. This is our big trip to Boston. There's Melissa. So they're just Gus Thorndike, Melissa Seavey. Yeah, just, various pictures. We went up to see the America's Cup boat. So we actually took Mother up to see the America's Cup. And we got a room right next to all the boats. So it was really cool. So there they are. There's all the boats. All the America's Cup boats are right there. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. Right next to where we stayed. And there's the Glades, Mother and some friends. The Glades, there's Tom. So, yeah. Just our big trip up north where Mother said, so this is how they live up there. So I'll continue with this later, but seems like doing these short is a good thing. And it's just Land's End and groups of people. And I'll come back and we'll do more of this. There's boats at Land's End, what it was like in the living room, artists that came down to visit. Joni and Michael had a lot of boyfriends and I had girlfriends, so you see different people here at different times. There's a birthday. I look like I was about 12 years old there. And yeah, always had a problem with no water at the end of the dock. Yeah, and there's aunts, Mother. This is my cousin Alex and me, Daddy with a fish. Me going to, like, who knows, some sort of thing at school. And there's Alex and Michael. Me doing some sort of a Arnold Schwarzenegger pose. Daddy and Mom. So like I said, this is better. There's the monkey. He was talk about a barrel of monkeys. He was a piece of work. And there's, just old photos. Michael graduating at the Delta deal. That was just typical gatherings we had at the house, just family. Looks like some uncles and aunts there. Mother was big on the nativity scenes, so I always helped her make the nativity scenes and stuff. So there's Joni with her 2 children. And there's Peanut, Molly Gillespie, Mother, who knows who else. There's Margarita. That was Lass's girlfriend before he married Joni. There's Joni and Johanna. Looks like Johanna got makeup on. And we're just buzzing through here. I'm going to go until the battery tells me I can't go anymore. Michael, and don't know who that is, but somebody related to us. And there's us at TC's house. And barbecue. Mother, some baby. There's Neil's mother. She was a lovely person, Lily. And there's Nora Jones. And these are all people from way in the past. And there's me and the monkey. Me and my monkey. We used to get along well. But it was Daddy's monkey, actually. It wasn't my monkey. But I like to call him my monkey because I spent a lot of time with him. And there's Daddy and Michael. So, yeah, these are all just classic, cats. We had Siamese cats at one time. These are one of the babies. Kristen looks like, maybe Johanna. TC used to always dress up really well. And I guess that's Johanna, and that's Drayton. I don't know who it is, really. To tell you the truth, I couldn't tell you. It could be Drayton. Anyway, that's it, and winding this up, and we'll do more later, but there's the boats, that famous America's Cup picture, so you can't say that I treated Mother wrong. I got her a place right next to the boats. Here's Murph, Clobber, and Michael skiing. Oh, and me and one girlfriend. I don't even know who these people are. It's just getting to be You know, like I said, I'm just sort of throwing some of these things out here. Murph Clobber, he was a character. So Michael's boyfriend for a while. There's Joni and Johanna and the dog on the boat. So we'll do more later, but this is a good start to kind of, look at me, I'm messed up. I don't know what happened there. Had some operation. But, yeah, look at that scar. That's why I have a hard time. Got so many been operated on enough times. And there's my dog, Weezer. He was a sweetheart. But look at that scar on my shoulder. No wonder. All right, that's it. Winding this one up.